Alright, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So there's a bit of an update to the Wilbur situation that I talked about last week. If you didn't watch my last video, I'll do a quick recap. So basically what happened was this streamer Gene Ellie hosted a private bowling party, and there were a bunch of other content creators there like George Not Found, Wilbur, Jack Manifold, I'm Alex, and more. And the Minecraft stands on Twitter got all pissed off, and that's because no one was wearing a mask at this party, even though masks aren't even required in the UK, and pretty much every restriction has been lifted. And even though everything was within the government guidelines too, they also tested before and after the party. And since all the Minecraft stands were throwing a fit on Twitter, Gene Ellie put up a statement about this party, saying that everything was within the government guidelines and they tested before and after. And creators who went to this party were getting death threats. Gene Ellie was being tagged in suicide jokes, which is just fucked up. And there were people posting pictures of the party all over Instagram. That's how the police of Twitter found out that they were at this party anyway. Most of the people there were double vaccinated as well, and I think there was no public interaction. So Twitter got their slash negatives out for these Minecraft creators, but no one else, just the Minecraft ones. It's not like I saw I'm Alex negative. All I saw was mostly George Not Found and Wilbur negative. That's pretty much it. But what's new about the situation is Wilbur apologized for going to this party. Wilbur didn't even do anything wrong. I don't know why the hell he apologized. Sure, he could have wore a mask, but it's not something worth apologizing over. He didn't even need to wear a mask in the first place, so why apologize? You know, personally, I have a lot of respect for Wilbur, but this apology was unnecessary. He didn't need to do it. I wouldn't apologize for something that minuscule, because every time he then does something so minuscule, Twitter's gonna want an apology for it. Then they're gonna want an apology for every little thing you do that they slightly find offensive or wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this apology, react to it, I guess, like, say what I think about it. And before we do get into the apology, consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. Yeah, that just sounded terrible out of context. But anyways, here is the apology.
Sorry if I'm stumbling on my words. I get a little bit anxious about this kind of stuff. But I want to talk before we begin any MCC about some of the things that happened a couple days ago. I've been seeing all the jokes recently. I saw them on the 20th, and I didn't quite understand, but now I get them. And yeah, so I just want to talk about it for a bit.
If you were making jokes on Twitter, that's completely fine. I mean, you could do that, but if you were harassing Wilbur or threatening any of these content creators, that's just fucked up. You just took it way too far. Like, you're free to make jokes, but like, don't send any content creators hate over this. That's just ridiculous. I'm still questioning how people got harassment and death threats for going to a party. That just blows my mind.
So I went to a party a couple days ago. With a large group of YouTubers and streamers. It's my first party since every lockdown restriction has been lifted in the UK. It's been actually a month. I think it was July 21st everything was lifted, so it's just over a month now. And at that party, a photo was circulated of me not wearing a mask while stood at the bar. Now, people are concerned, and rightfully so, they should be concerned about this, and I'd like to apologize if I set a bad example.
Okay, personally, I definitely wouldn't do this. I wouldn't apologize to the people who were just trying to take me down, and trying to harass and attack me, for going to a goddamn party. Like, these Minecraft stands gotta chill and just let these content creators just live their fucking life.
For people on the internet, I understand that restrictions aren't the same everywhere. And I understand that seeing a large-ish content creator not wearing a mask can be really irresponsible. And I especially want to say sorry if anyone thinks I'm anti-mask. I'm not anti-mask. I completely condone wearing masks. And the entire day leading up to this, I'd actually mostly been wearing my mask on public transport and on the way there. And I actually took off the mask at this bar to enable me to take a drink.
Okay, am I hearing this correctly? Wilbur is apologizing for putting his mask down to take a sip of water. I mean, he was wearing a mask on the way there. He was wearing a mask in public. He wears a mask all the time, except at this bar, I guess. So tell me, Twitter, what about this makes Wilbur a bad influence? How else is he gonna fucking drink the water? Like, what do you want him to do, Twitter? Pour it all over his mask? I don't know. I just can't believe what I'm witnessing right now. Again, I got a lot of respect for Wilbur, but like, he doesn't have to apologize for something this minuscule. Now, I don't know why Wilbur decided to apologize. Maybe he was having a tough time with the backlash. I don't know. He really should not have bent over backwards for Twitter. Now, Twitter's gonna demand more apologies. So I guess he was wearing a mask at the party, but he just took it down to take a sip of his drink. I can't believe people are actually mad about this.
And I understand I should have put it around my neck, or at least, like put it on between sips, which I didn't do. And I understand that was wrong, and that's something I'm going to work on for the future.
Wait, so what is there to work on for the future? What is there that he did wrong? Because he did nothing wrong. If anything, it's better if he took the mask completely off than wearing it on his neck or around his neck. And if you wear it around your neck, you're going to be touching the outside part of the mask. So what would the point be in doing that? But anyways, it still shouldn't even matter what way Wilbur was wearing the mask, because he didn't even have to wear one to begin with. I'm pretty sure the restrictions were lifted after July 2021. Of course, I don't fucking live there, but many of you let me know this in the comments section. And he is fully vaccinated. He is taking every precaution he can. And there were no rules broken at the party, so what's the issue?
I want to also address that if anyone is concerned about my health, if I'm going traveling and doing all this stuff, I wanted to say that I take a lateral flow test every 3 days because I'm working in the studio right now. It's for the safety of my engineer. I don't know where my engineer goes. I don't know if he's in contact with anyone who's potentially at risk. So every time I'm in studio, every 3 days, we're taking a lateral flow test to check for all the period. Every single one's been negative. I'm vaccinated since June, have no symptoms. And so this is why, as an adult, I decided it would be fine to go to a private rented bar with some people who I trust.
And Wilbur literally is doing everything he can to keep himself virus-free. Like, what is there to improve? What is there to apologize for? Like, there are many other mainstream celebrities who have been partying since the fucking pandemic started. Like, I don't know, Bryce Hall, for example. I remember he had, like, some big-ass party going on. Sure, he got a little bit of criticism, but, like, he didn't get full-on attacked by stans on Twitter. Like, Bryce Hall's party was a lot worse than G. Nelly's, let's just say that. There was a lot less guidelines being followed. Or there were none at all, I think. I really don't remember much. All I remember is Bryce Hall had a party in the heart of the pandemic. And I'm sure there's plenty of other celebrities too.
As for streaming, in order to cover up or to, what was the word, it was damage control, what was happening, I had no idea it was going on. I'd actually been on the way home, and I actually got home at about 2 a.m.
So I guess people were saying Wilbur was in damage control mode because he streamed the next day, which I didn't really look into that too much, but like, he probably had no idea this was even a controversy. Maybe his mods knew since they banned words such as party in his chat, but Wilbur himself probably had no clue this was even a controversy. It shouldn't even be a controversy. Wilbur should have never had to make an apology, and I never should have even made a video reviewing his apology, because the apology shouldn't have even existed. And that whole fucking shitstorm on Twitter shouldn't have even existed either. So I guess going to a party following all the guidelines is a sin to Twitter. I don't know. Who knows? They probably could be mad that they weren't invited. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you don't want to miss an upload. And if you did make it this far into the video, comment microwave. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.